The heart of man are growing cold. And I need you to truly see that, man. Nowadays, people don't even feel nothing, bro. Nowadays, people don't even care if there's something going on with a person on the side of the road. Nowadays, people don't care about relationships. Everything is superficial. You know how many women I have met that the first thing they talk about is about how much money they want to get from another individual? You know how many men I have met that the only thing they want from a woman is how much they can get from her, be a physical or emotional. It becomes all material at the end of the day. You gotta wake up and understand that if you are to look for love and you end up finding something that is solely material, you may find some happiness for some time, but the happiness is not gonna be long lasting. Just like a car, it's not long lasting. You gotta maintain it and keep it. But materialism is a funny thing, because how do you maintain a lifestyle that you get bored of? How you maintain a lifestyle that you've been doing for so long that you realize, man or woman, that you have been with that person just for the benefits and not for the actual love? And you got to talk to God and see what He's telling you about your type of love. But the point here is, I need you to look around, bro, and see how the love of men are growing cold. And if you see individuals whose love is not growing cold, it's simply because they angels, bro. It's simply because they angels, bro. They were put here to change the frequency. They were put here to change the energy. They were put here to make things go to light, so people can see what's going on. Look, when righteousness comes and it disrupts a space, you know that space is evil. I'm gonna say it again. When you come into a place with righteousness and you disrupt that place, that means that that place was evil. Because in lack of righteousness, there is evildoers, there is deceit, there is bad intentions, there is negativity, there is depression, there is anxiety, there is pain. But once you bring righteousness into the place, you see it dissipate. That's why they don't want to be around you. That's why most individuals don't want to be around, because their heart is growing cold, man. So I'm going to take you to Matthew 12, 20, Matthew chapter 24, verse 12. And it says, because of the increase of wickedness, the love of most will grow cold. But the one who stands firm to the end will be saved. And this gospel of the kingdom will be preached in the whole world as a testimony to all nations, and then the end will come. Look, man, I want you to see the book in a way that you can use it symbolically in your life, not to hear something from the book, and then come and say, man, I don't believe that. There's many things that we don't believe, I know. But if this message found you, is because you know that there is a creator. Whether it has been, you feel me? People believe different religions. It does. Look, you pick what's best for you, bro. Honestly, you pick what's best. I'm not here to tell you what to pick. I'm here to tell you about your divine energy, about your divine being. And I'm also here to tell you to look around and understand that most people right now, their hearts are growing colder. They don't have the spark. And that spark is very necessary for life. Because if you go through life without the spark, you're always going to be in a state of depression. You're always going to be in a state of anxiety. You're always going to be in a state of not seeing the bigger picture. And truly, man, in a world that is becoming more and more evil, more and more full of deceit, more and more. Look, this ain't gonna stop until we get to the days of Sodom and Gomorrah. And when I say this, I need you to understand that you are the salt of the world. You are the salt of the world, bro. You are the salt of the world, sis. So I need you to understand that by you being the salt of the world, you are one of those individuals who are going to bring the light into the darkness. What the guy said in the end when Jacob came, Jacob I love, but Esau I hated. So don't judge. There's certain cups that God makes, and those cups got different reasons. God has created good as much as he has created the bad things. Things that are going to help us learn. Why? Because without those things, we do not learn. So how does that connect with their hearts growing colder? It's because this is supposed to happen, man. It's in the book. But look, you already knew that. You already knew that. You actually don't even need the book. You already knew that, bro. The only thing that stops you from actually confirming that you already knew that is that you don't trust yourself enough. So I'm here to tell you to trust yourself enough, because you already knew what he has put in the book. And what he has put in the book, he knew that you would already know, for he knows you by name, bro. Look, once you awake to the things of the world, you can see that study, wisdom, and understanding are the best things that you can get. But with all that being said, bro, you see how everybody got their eyes on the Met Gala and everything. I'm not here to send you to any place that you want to be. But I do want to send you to a place that you should be, and that's within yourself. So after everything, the lights turn off, after the flashes go out, it's going to be you and yourself, man. It's going to be you and God. So don't let yourself become cold like men. If it's hard for you to find love, know that there is somebody out there that is waiting to connect with you. But you have to create that energy. You have to attract that love energy, man. Love is something that is motion, bro. Love is motion, bro. Love is motion. Why do you think they call it an emotion? Because it's energy in motion. And love finds you when you start loving yourself. I promise you, bro. If you start loving yourself, bro, God gonna look at you and God gonna say, yeah, he deserving now. Why? Because if he can love himself, he's not gonna treat my daughter the wrong way. The great mother, when the great mother sees you, she gonna understand that he knows love. She knows love. So I'm gonna send the perfect king, the perfect queen for her. Look, at this point, this is the thing I'm gonna say. If we're not talking about spirituality, if we're not talking about God, if we're not talking about how to become a better individual, really what we talking about? It's over here, bro. Because of the increase of wickedness, the love of most will grow cold. But the one who stands firm to the end will be saved. And this gospel of the kingdom will be preached in the whole world as a testimony to all nations. And then the end will come. Bro, what are you doing talking with individuals whose heart is cold? And you cannot tell me you don't know, because you know. The master right here said that you are gonna do greater things than him, bro. So stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing, man. It's time to wake up, Neil. It's time to wake up, Neil. It's time to wake up, bro. You gotta start believing. And then after you start believing, you're gonna start knowing. But if you don't believe me, talk to the Father, talk to the Mother, and go tell her, show me. And bro, it will show you, but you gotta be in tune. You gotta be in tune, because some of the hearts of these individuals are so cold that no matter what I tell them, no matter, bro, look, Jesus can come down here again, bro. He can tell you, you ain't gonna listen, bro. Your heart is too cold. It's like a stone, bro. Hey. It's like Alan Watts. Alan Watts said the biggest thing about this life is that we are playing the part that we don't know who we are, right? We don't know that we are that energy, that omnipotence. We are that one with him. just like he is one with the Father. But as we come into this physical world, we get dragged by the cold-heartedness of man, knowing that you are not like them. You are not like them, bro. But this is a period for you to start searching within yourself and finding what you want to find. And the answers are yours. But look around and be able to discern. Discern meaning be able to judge with quality of mind, quality of soul, quality of heart, the character of a person before you let them into your energy, man. I don't see things as negative, but I gotta bring what's real. And what's real is that the heart of men, the heart of women has been grown cold. Not all of them though, but you gotta state the facts. People don't want to love no more. So don't forget to love. Don't forget to love yourself. Don't forget to love others. Some of you carry angelic energies that y'all don't even understand. But in due time, it will come a time when you will understand and you will activate yourself. Receive